When did a joke go way too far? Keshvara tu Mangala? Ryan said, pointing at the last slice of pizza. Nay, Tufara Beleko, I said. Roma Stephen Esh. The guy at the next table stood up so fast his chair fell over. Where did you learn Proto-Sumerian? Learn what? I asked. That language you're speaking, he said, his hands actually shaking. It's been dead for 4,000 years. No, this is our own language. We made it up in high school, Ryan said. The guy pulled out his phone and called someone. David, get to Mario's Pizza right now. I found speakers. Yes, speakers. 3 of them. They're fluent. He hung up and sat at our table without asking. I'm Professor Mills from Columbia Linguistics. What you're speaking is a dialect that's been extinct since 2000 BC. No, it's not, I said, already getting that sick feeling when things are about to go sideways. We literally invented it in detention because we were bored. Say something else, Mills demanded. Please. Kesh Tanara Ula, Ryan said to me, which meant, is this guy crazy? Mills started crying. Actually crying in a pizza place at 2 p.m. on a Tuesday. Perfect. The pronunciation is perfect. A van pulled up and 3 people ran in with recording equipment. They surrounded our table, setting up microphones while Mills pointed at us like we were zoo animals. We need to document everything, a woman said. This is the discovery of the century. It's not a discovery, I said, getting annoyed now because our pizza was getting cold and these people were acting like we'd found Atlantis. Ryan came up with Kesh for what? Because it sounded funny. I did, Ryan confirmed. In Miss Garcia's history class. Mills grabbed Ryan's shoulders. You must be the origin. Please, teach us Proto-Sumerian. I'm not anything, Ryan said, panicking. They came up with it with me. Ask them. We all started talking over each other, trying to explain that we just made this dumb language up one word at a time whenever we thought of a new funny sound. But no one would listen to us. They made us speak for 2 hours while they recorded everything. I kept waiting for someone to tell us we were being pranked, but everyone seemed deadly serious. Look, we have a notebook, Stephen said, pulling out the composition book where we'd written down our vocabulary. From high school. See, we made up grammar rules and everything. Mills looked at the notebook and his eyes got wider with every page. This is impossible. You've recreated the exact grammatical structure. Even the conditional tenses we only theorized about. We made those up because they were funny, I said, remembering specifically how we decided that past conditional should have a stupid whistling sound in it just to make each other laugh in the hallway. Show me your conditional past, Mills said. Stephen said, and I could see the wheels turning in his head, trying to remember what conditional even meant. Mora kesh tanu belekovara, he said, which meant I would have been eating. Mills played a recording from his phone of some ancient clay tablet reconstruction. It sounded exactly like what Stephen had just said. My skin went cold because that wasn't possible. We'd made that up. I was there. I remember Stephen suggesting the Vara ending while we were hiding behind the gym. This is a coincidence, Ryan said. It has to be. The next day, Mills brought Yale's ancient languages department head, then Harvard's, then someone from the British Museum. Our apartment was full of academics shouting about verb conjugations while we sat on our own couch like strangers in our home. They need to come to Oxford, the British guy said. They're coming to MIT first, another said. We'll pay. Pay? I said. The Smithsonian will give you each $50,000 to spend a month teaching our researchers, a woman said. To speak our made-up language? I said, though I was starting to doubt everything. Had we made it up? The notebook was real, our memories were real, but so was that recording. It's not made up, Mills insisted. One of you must have learned it somewhere. From who? Ryan said. Ancient Sumerians? We're from New Jersey. Mills pulled me aside. Did your grandmother ever sing to you in a strange language? Did you have dreams where people spoke differently? No, I said. We sat in detention making up funny sounds, but even as I said it, I was trying to remember if that was true. Had we made it up, or had it just come to us? When Ryan said Kesh that first time, had he invented it or remembered it? Then explain this, Mills said, showing me a tablet from 2000 BC. When he played the audio reconstruction, it was word for word the joke song Stephen had made up about Ryan's ex-girlfriend. That's impossible, I said, but something about those symbols seemed familiar, even though I'd never studied ancient languages. The entire song, Mills said, including the part about her unibrow of destiny. That's what these symbols mean. Stephen and Ryan were looking at the tablet now too. We made that up junior year, Stephen said, in Ryan's basement. Did you? Mills asked. Or were you channeling ancient memories? We were high, Ryan said, not channeling anything. Mills's phone rang. When he came back, his face was pale. I need you 3 to come with me right now. Where? I asked. Someone needs to verify your identities, he said. Why? Stephen asked. Because the Venezuelan government is claiming you're spies using an ancient language as code, he said, and the State Department wants to know how 3 kids from Jersey learned a language that's been dead for 4 millennia. We looked at each other and said simultaneously, Groma Heladit, which meant we're screwed. Full story on the channel below.